everyone to be a little bit more fit, or I don't know, like, yeah, that was just a random idea that I had with a buddy of mine. Like, that would be amazing. It would touch a little bit more into this prevention aspect.
Yes, it would be, and going to the gym or having movement and things like this. By the way, also activate and deactivate these signaling pathways, which I have been talking about before. Because everything goes down to any mechanism, regardless what I'm doing. It goes down to a mechanism which activates or deactivates genes in first place. So this is the same with the sports. Sports have some additional advantages than nutrition can bring. But nutrition can bring a lot of things that sports also can bring. I mean, your body gets stronger not by nutrition itself. You need to work out that you build more muscles and that your whole body gets stronger and things like this. But for example, sports also activates a gene which fights against oxidative processes. People are talking about antioxidants. You probably heard that.
I have no idea what it is, but I heard I heard before.
Well, you have um, this is a little bit. I don't know if I should go that low. Atoms, they would like to have a stable shell, if you could call it like this. So this might be 1 electron or 7 electrons, or maybe even another number. But if it somehow has an unstable shell, it goes and grabs another electron from maybe a healthy cell, and by that your cell gets damaged. And this is, then you call it aging or whatsoever. And then you take antioxidants, for example, that brings electrons to this oxidative species so that they are more or less neutralized, that they don't harm your cells, right? But instead of bringing so much, and if you are working out, the metabolic processes in your body creates these reactive oxygen species, what they are called, these electrons which are missing, these atoms which are missing an electron. And this is why your body activates then your own antioxidative system to fight it off or to neutralize it. So this can be done by taking antioxidants or by doing sport, which activates your own antioxidative system.
Oh, all right. So you can even just take the supplements, antioxidants, and you're good to go.
This would be the solution, but it's always better if you activate your body's own antioxidative system, because you have oxidative molecules in your body which you need. Macrophages, which are the killer cells in your body, they use this oxidative molecules to kill viruses, for example. So if you activate your body's own system, is always better than taking in a lot of antioxidant stuff, right? But also a very potent antioxidant is vitamin C, and this you should take it anyway. But you should not exaggerate. Some people are talking about taking 15 grams of vitamin C per day and things like this. And by that, you shut down your own antioxidative system, which is counterproductive.
Really? Because I heard that you could take. You correct me, right? If I'm wrong. I heard that you can take as much as you want because if you pass the limits, your body would just discard it. So that's not the case with vitamin C.
Well, it depends. Vitamin C is a so-called water-soluble vitamin, what means that the excess um, would be washed out with the urine,
Uh huh.
you know. But there are some other forms, which have buffer systems. Or if you, like I said, if you take 15 gram, also the circulating system which washes it out is overrun, So taking too much of these antioxidative substances is not recommended, but still people doing it.
I see. Harold, uh, you're such a knowledgeable guy. This is such interesting topic. I feel like
Thank you.
you're welcome. I just feel like most people, at least in my circle, in my life, we don't talk about those things that much. It's especially, I can tell for sure, I'm mostly like on the automatic mode. Oh, today I feel like, I don't know, a steak. So I eat a steak. Tomorrow I feel like pasta. I just eat pasta. That's not something that I think about every single day, and it's important. Like we should all pay more attention to that. Um, I have one final question. Then I would like to ask you for your socials and where people can follow you. So the final question that I have would be: I once heard, and I think it makes sense, but you correct me if I'm wrong. Like your nutrition and your health throughout your whole life is like you're building a house, and in your early years you're building the foundation of your house, and like as you get older you're like building the walls and then the roof. And so basically this whole idea implies that if you eat shitty for most part of your young life, you're gonna have a lot of trouble later on because your base, the base of your house won't be that stable, and you're gonna have health implications that could have been avoided. I think it makes a lot of sense, but I want to double check with you because I feel like you know if it's wrong or right.
Yeah, it's definitely not wrong. I mean, it's like I said, you need to bring your house certain substances
Mm-hmm.
that it will be stable.